they're on duty, but, so if they get a call, they have to get going. So I'm gonna read today, Tinyville Town, I'm a firefighter. When I'm on duty, I sleep at the fire station. Ooh. Not much these days, unfortunately. Kind of busy. That's the alarm. I have to hurry to the fire engine. That part's true? Because on the fire engine, we have our fire pants and our jackets, and we have that all set up, so we hop in the fire truck and get going. I turn on the siren as we speed through town. The fire is at the bakery. Each firefighter has a job to do. The fire is out. The baker is very happy. It's a happy baker right there. We drive back to the fire station. Each firefighter has a job to do there as well. So when we get back, we have to clean everything up, right? I hope there aren't any fires tonight, but if there are, I'll be ready. That was a short book. Are there any questions about being a firefighter or anything, what we do at the fire station? Or not at all? Not even, yes?
I saw you have the dog in the fire truck in the picture. Is that long gone?
Yeah, we don't have a dog. Many years ago they did, but it's very hard for a dog because there's 24 of us on duty, so a dog kind of needs like what they call an alpha person to take care of it. When you have 24 different guys, it confuses the dog. But what they used to use the Dalmatians for is way back when the horses used to pull before there was fire engines. The horses used to pull all the stuff to the fire, and the Dalmatian dogs would clear the people out of the street because for some reason Dalmatians got along with horses really well, so that's why they use the Dalmatian. Any questions? Any other questions? I'm sorry. No? How's Girl Scouts going, Brownies? Good? I know I've seen a few of you at the fire station before, right? All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm Officer Harrington from the Woodland Police. How are you? I have some badges for you when I'm done, okay? I'm going to read to you Officer Buckle and Gloria. This is like one of my favorite books to read. You like this book? Yeah, me too. It's pretty cool. I actually have one in my office, yes. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Knappville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77, never stand on a swivel chair. He's standing on the chair and he's going to fall down. Probably have to call the fire department to help him out. Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students at Knappville School. No one ever listened. Sometimes there was snoring. Kids are falling asleep. Afterwards, it was business as usual. Miss Topple, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle to Miss Topple, but Miss Topple did not hear him. Then one day, Knappville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit. And Gloria sat. Officer Buckle gave safety tip number 1, keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention, and she was. See what Gloria's doing there? She's mimicking Officer Buckle. And every time he turns around, she sits. Safety tip number 2, Officer Buckle, said Officer Buckle, always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. Officer Buckle checked on Gloria. Good dog. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered this morning. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The audience roared. Officer Buckle grinned. He said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. The children clapped their hands and cheered. Some of them laughed until they cried. Officer Buckle was surprised. He had never noticed how funny safety tips could be. After this safety speech, there wasn't a single accident. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Tinyville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawings showed a lot of imagination. His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend Claire. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet." Safety tip number 7. Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Grade schools, high schools, and daycare centers were calling about the safety speech. Officer Buckle, they said, our students want to hear your safety tips, and please bring along that police dog. Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. When he finished safety tip number 99, don't go swimming during an electrical storm, the students jumped to their feet and applauded. Bravo, bravo, they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed again and again. That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news. The next day, the principal of Tinyville School telephoned the police station. "Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for our safety speech." Officer Buckle frowned. "I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway." "Oh," said Mrs. Topple. "Well, how about Gloria? Can she come?" Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to school. Gloria sat on the stage looking lonely. Then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Tinyville School had its biggest accident ever. It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Splat, splatter, splush. Everyone slid smack into Mrs. Topple, who screamed and let go of her hammer. The next morning, a pile of the letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, "Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. P.S. Don't worry, I was wearing a helmet." Safety tip 77. Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. Safety tip 101. Always stick with your buddy. The end. So you guys have any questions for me? We do not have a police dog. The Sheriff's Department, we call the Sheriff's Department, or West Bridgewater, Trying to think, Rockland has a dog, but we do not have one. No questions? Okay.
So the police union just recently voted to donate a gift to the library. Do you want to unveil it?
Sure.
This will be available in the children's room anytime you're here. Has anyone used one of these before? It's a magnet table. It goes from the bottom. So if you take off the magnet, you can move around these boats and lizards and frogs. And Firefighter Ford brought a fire truck. Does anyone want to go out and see that? Yeah. All right, let's go.
You guys want to go in and check it out and come over the other way? See what's in there?
Hold on one minute. Let the big gift go first, okay?
And then I thought maybe we could always try the bacon in Olivia, or if the girls just wanted to like pull up a wagon and walk around our neighborhood, they could do that too.
Bring it back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You got it. Mom. Okay. Mom. Can I sign in?
Without throwing something else at her.
I have to change that hair. I know.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you.
Yeah, I was worried it might.
It came to like a lot of the requirements.
I saw your mom and the girls, all three kids.
Can you do the speed check on this and then? Yeah.
I forgot that out.
Yes.
I felt like, okay,
That's okay. I can use that. On big patch. Yes. I know.
Get a bag. Get a bag. Anybody not get a bag?
Let's start with our calendar. Today is Saturday, and the date is February 29th. So we'll put a number 2 and then a number 9. Does anybody know what's special about today? That is special. What's special about February 29th? So February 29th is called a leap day. So it only happens once every 4 years. Usually there's only 28 days in February. So we got an extra day this year. Let's see, it's still wintertime and it's sunny out today. So it's leap day. So we're going to read about an animal who leaps. Should we read leap back to me or jump? Which one should we do first? Jump? What kind of animal is this?
Frog!
Frogs. What do frogs say?
Ribbit, ribbit.
Good job. Well, I'm a bug, I'm a snug little bug, and I'm sleeping on a jug until I see a frog and I jump. Who can jump like a frog, like a bug? Show me how you jump. Good jumping. Good job. Well, I'm a frog in a bog, and I'm sleeping like a log until I see, what does he see? A cat, and I jump. Can everybody jump again? Good jumping. Well, I'm a cat, I'm a fat little cat, and I'm sleeping on a mat until I see a hound, and I, what do you think?
Jump.
Jump! Everybody jump again! Well, I'm a hound, I'm a round little hound, and I'm sleeping very sound until I see a crocodile. And what do you think the dog's gonna do?
Jump.
And I jump. Everybody show me your jumps again. Good jumping. Well, I'm a croc. I'm sleeping on the dock, and I'm sleeping like a rock until I see, what is it? A shark. And I jump. Everybody jump. Now, who could the shark be scared of? Let's find out. Well, I'm a shark. My teeth spark in the dark. I don't sleep because I'm a shark. But when I see a whale, I jump. Show me how you jump. Now, do you think the whale is going to be scared of anybody? I don't think there's anybody bigger than a whale. Well, I'm a whale setting sail, and it's time to end this tale. Sploosh! Was that a good story?
Yeah.
All right, so we have one more story, and then it's going to be playtime. This is called Leap Back Home to Me. And there's the mama frog, and there's the baby frog. Oh, I think maybe he's at work or something. Let's see. Leapfrog over the ladybug. Leapfrog over the bee. Leapfrog over the tickly clover. Plip! Then leap back home to me. Leapfrog over the daisies. Leapfrog over the creek. Leapfrog over the splashing beavers. Spring! Then leap back home to me. Leapfrog over the owl's nest. Leapfrog over the trees. Leapfrog over the rocky hilltop. Whee! Then leap back home to me. Oh, they're going to read a book. They're going to read frog time stories. Leapfrog over the mountains. Leapfrog over the sea. Leapfrog over the roaming clouds. Whoosh. Then leap back home to me. Leapfrog over the sun. Leapfrog as high as you please. Leap out to the furthest stars. Zoom. When you leap home, here I'll be. All right, is everyone ready for story time and a craft? You can make a frog craft today. Let's go check it out.
What color? Color your froggy? Like this? What color would you like? You want orange? You need some glue? It's right in front of you. There you go. You want some orange? Oh, you want the green? There you go.
Legos. And there's more frog crafts on the back there, so whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, perfect, thank
Or
you.
when the space is there.
Yeah. Good theme with that leaf.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this froggy. Some red? No? Orange? How about, oh, thank you so much. That was such good sharing. Is that right? Green? These are green, okay.